Good morning, children. We are doing Chapter 3 Migration. So, today we will do the impact of migration. When migration happens, there are many impacts that immigrants have on the destination country. Destination country is the country where the people are reaching, as well as the source country in which they used to live. Now they were living earlier in that country. Now they have left that country to the for the new country. So these impacts can be divided into social, cultural, economic, demographic, and environmental impacts. Let's see now. For example, impacts of migration on the destination country means the country where people are reaching. So impact can be positive as well as negative. Social cultural impact. There is an introduction to the new culture, multicultural societies. It provides well-educated, skilled workers. It creates better relationship between foreigners. It promotes diversity, which helps cultures and traditions to shed reactions and discriminations. This helps people for better appreciate humanity and human rights. The negative impact on social culture. Migration may cause dispute due to cultural clashes. Increased demand for housing leads to insufficient housing facilities. There may be an increase in crime rates. Racial disputes may occur. Racial means लड़ाई झगड़ा कलर के हिसाब से मैं गोरा तू काला. Okay, so religious dispute may occur among different citizens. Then on environment, uh, no positive impact or मतलब only negative impact. Allowing more people into the country demands a greater supply of basic necessities for the immigrants. This may lead to the country not being able to support its people through only their natural resources and will certainly increase the import cost in order to meet the needs of their people. Construction of building due to an increased need for housing also damages the environment. Transportation increases, which is in turn harms the environment, means it will create noise pollution, even atmospheric pollution in the atmosphere. Homeless dwellers may create their dwellings, means people who are reaching the new place, they want to make their own houses throughout the country, which results in pollution. Now, economical impact. There is an increase in the contribution to tax. It helps to reduce the workload of the citizens to pay for the nation's expenditure. Migration boosts economic growth. Immigrants workers can fill the jobs in which there are shortages. There is an improvement in foreign connectivity. जैसे आपके घर में मेहमान आ जाए तो आपको अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि मेहमान आपके घर पर काम बटाएगा. ओके, लेकिन उसका नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट भी है. Immigrants are not flexible workers. They tend to be trained only for one particular job or in one skill. Like laborers, they are just habitual of making what buildings. Not all immigrants are skilled like labor. The money they earn is often sent back to their own country. मतलब जहाँ वो काम करे वहाँ इकोनॉमिक फायदा कुछ नहीं है. जहाँ उनकी फैमिली रह रही है वो पैसा वहां भेज दें, इससे फायदा वहां पर है, उनका स्टैंडर्ड सही होगा, ना कि यहाँ जहां वो काम कर रहे हैं। डेमोग्राफिक मीन्स ऑन द पॉपुलेशन, एन इंक्रीज इन एक्टिव पॉपुलेशन। जैसे आपके घर में मेहमान आते हैं, आपकी फैमिली 4 की है और 4 मेहमान आ गए, तो मतलब आपके घर में कितने लोग हुए? 8। सो पॉपुलेशन बढ़ गई। There is an increase in the fertility rate, which is good for countries that aim towards or need a population increase. Immigrants do not earn much, so they do not make a contribution to the support the aging population. Too many immigrants may overcrowd the country. Foreigners may replace the residential population. There may be an excessive increase in their young population, which will lead to the largest dependent population. Since men are the most common immigrants, so they may outnumber the female gender, leading to a skewed sex ratio. Then political impact. The introduction to new culture may promote their better relations between countries. Services for foreign get improved. Improved taxation leads to flexibility in the government's expenditure. Negative में introduction to new culture may lead to cultural, religious and racial conflicts. मतलब on the basis of color. Additional housing needs to be provided for immigrants. Now, impact of migration on the source country. So first impact is social culture. Immigrants traveling back and forth between countries promote productive cultural exchange for source country. There are more options available in the educational and professional sectors for their residents of the source country. Migrants who go overseas may have to face family separation conflicts, emotional. Sending earnings back to the source country enhances the overall economy. There are wider job opportunities for the people within the source country. When immigrants return to the source country, they may share their new knowledge and skills. Negative impact: the better skilled workers migrate to other countries. Like हमारे यहाँ पे जो डॉक्टर्स होते हैं, इंजीनियर्स होते हैं, वो दूसरी कंट्री में चले जाते हैं, तो फायदा उस कंट्री को होता है, ना कि हमारी कंट्री को. Government is required to hire skilled and flexible workers from the abroad. Less skilled workers contribute less to the national income. Demographic: since there is already a sufficient working population, immigration will imbalance the population pyramid. Balance in the population structure will lead to economic growth. It slows down the population growth rate also. Less skilled workers lead to a slow pace of development. Environmental: more space and suppliers are available for the residents of the source country. Fewer sources are used. A smaller population will reduce construction and manufacturing activities, which will produce less pollution. And negative impact: transportation that is used to migrate causes harm to the environment. Thank you, children.